Okay, we got 7 members here, and that'll give us a quorum. Clerk, call roll.
Senator Albritton, Senator Allen, Senator Bell, Senator Coleman, Senator Coleman-Madison, Senator Elliott, Senator Kelly, Senator Orr, Senator Roberts, Senator Stewart. We have a quorum.
Okay, ready to conduct business. First bill is House Bill 207 by Representative Shaw. You're on deck.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chair. Good to see everybody up here. Thank you for putting us on the agenda. This is about the Office of Information Technology. Over the summer, I got to know Secretary Urquhart, who's over that agency, and we talked about the need to update state code. OIT was created in 2013, updated in 2017, but now they have a much more prominent role in state government. And so this bill updates the language, removes some of the old departments that don't exist, the names that don't exist. It also adds cybersecurity and some of the new roles that that they perform in state government. It also creates the Technology Quality Assurance Board, which is will tie a lot of the information together between the different agencies and departments.
Okay. Any questions?
I have a question. I'm glad you brought this. Is this dealing with our crypto monies?
There's nothing about crypto.
Nothing about crypto.
Unless you would like to talk with about crypto, Mr.
Not today. We got a heavy agenda, but I just
There's plenty to talk about with that. But that's a whole other
appreciate
whole
your
other bill.
forward thinking, and I appreciate you working to accomplish this. That's all I got.
Thank you, Senator.
Move motion by Senator Roberts for favorable. The second was Senator Albritton. Clerk, call roll.
Senator Albritton. Aye. Senator Allen. Aye. Senator Bell. Aye. Senator Coleman. Aye. Senator Coleman-Madison.
Oh, do I?
Coleman-Madison, aye. Senator Elliott. Aye. Senator Kelly. Aye. Senator Orr. Aye. Senator Roberts. Aye. Senator Stewart. Senator Butler.
Aye.
Favors have it.
10 ayes, no nays. Bill's favorable report.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, committee.
Second bill, Senate Bill 269 by Senator Allen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This piece of legislation deals with the emergency of Alabama as far as the EMA, and currently under current law, they cannot buy or purchase promotional material to educate the public on what to do in severe weather. And so this bill here gives them that privilege to.
Motion by Senator, question.
She was just laughing at me.
Senator Albritton, seconded by Senator Orr. Any objection to using previous role? If not, favorable report 10-0.
Mr. Chairman, I do have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it seems like this would be more administrative. Is there not something where that we have to pass a law for this?
Most of the agencies in Alabama has that privilege already, but they do not. EMA does not have that privilege at the current time.
Okay.
All right, Bill's given a favorable report.
Thank you.
Third bill, Senate Bill 279 by Senator Givhan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This allows us to tear this building down and dispose of the things that are in it by the Legislative Council. We will be keeping the Senate, all the arrangement in there will be actually removed and transferred to the new chambers. I don't know about the House. I guess, well, I'm assuming it's not a House. We'll have different stuff. But so anyway, this is we're both of the Representative Pringle and I have both got companion bills on this.
Somebody told me you're going to operate the wrecking ball.
Well, I think we've got a kind of a, maybe we're going to draw straws or something like that to see who could do that. And we may also raffle off tickets to, get people with sledgehammers like you used to with old cars, beat them up a little bit. We may do
That's
that, see what our
illegal.
lobbying friends do that.
Raffle is illegal.
No.
You might want to sell pieces of it. So
It gives us that right.
Basically, on what you said, this is only my third session, but I've already noticed he's been a wrecking ball on a lot of legislation, so it's not just the State House.
Hey, Grinch Jr.'s got to get his licks in too.
all right. Bill's given a favorable report 10-0.
I have a question on it, if I may, Mr. Chair.
Senator Albritton.
How much is this going to cost, and where's the money coming from?
Coming out of your budget, let's start there. And then I'm not sure how much it's going to cost.
You're not sure, but you think it's going to come out of our budget?
Our
Is that
budget,
correct?
that's right. Our money.
Seriously, that we're going to start this destruction when?
Well, not until after we've got the new one built, so. But now we can continue to look at it as long as you want to look at it here, but I don't want any employees here because I don't want to be getting comp claims on mold sickness.
Well, I know, but I am trying to get to the point that this destruction is going to have to be paid for in full by Alabama taxpayer money.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's not going to be amateurized, correct?
On this one, actually, we may be rolling it into the rent. I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure either, hence the question. And then that leads back to the point of how much and when.
My recollection is that the goal was, and the way the budgeting process was working, Senator, is that the parking deck and the destruction of this building would be paid for in cash and not be amortized.
Exactly, and I'll point out that in the budget that we have currently, is my understanding that I've perused through, in the general fund, we got $37.5 million, I think, that's set aside as a conditional. Now, as a conditional,
It means if we don't have it, we're not tearing it down.
precisely. And we won't know that we got it or don't got it until September 30th of this year.
So it won't be happening before then because we're going to be in this building next year.
Hence, therein lies the issue. We're going to move forward with this, but the monies may or may not. I just want everybody on the committee to understand the precariousness that we may be in. So anyway, that's all I need to say. We already got a favorable on this, right?
No, we didn't vote.
Had motion.
Oh,
Oh, you
okay.
wanted to talk, so we let you talk.
Thank you. And no, I'm not making the motion.
Senator Orr has made a favorable motion, seconded by Senator Roberts, Senator Bell. Any objection using previous roll?
What
If
was the
not,
previous
Bill's
roll?
10-0 favorable.
Okay.
291, Senator Givhan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a bipartisan bill. Senator Singleton is co-sponsoring this with me. We've had an issue before we've talked about, and we've actually passed a bill out of the Senate allowing or disconnecting, if you will, any party. We usually talk about the two predominant parties, but any party, political party, county committee from the state committee. Like right now, when somebody qualifies to run for a judge, because the monies can't be commingled, at least within the Republican Party, a check has to be written for half the qualifying fee to the state party and half the qualifying fee to the county party. And if it's a county with multiple, or a circuit rather, with multiple counties, it's got to be prorated. And so what this would say is that, hey, when we're looking at the pack-to-pack transfer bans, it does not count the state party, the county parties, or any affiliate that's deemed in its bylaws. So you can't just give it
Move for
willy-nilly.
favorable.
Second by Senator Bell.
Moved.
Albritton's first, Bell second. Call the roll. 10-0, if that's no objection.
Previous row.
Thank you, members of the committee. Mr. Chairman.
All right. Last bill on agenda, Senate Bill 266 that I'm carrying, has to do with contract review, making some technical changes, and clarifies that all occupational and professional licensed boards or commission funds are subject to review.
Senator Butler, I want to thank you for bringing this. I currently have the privilege to serve on contract review as chair, and 3 of our members are in here today, 4th being you. But I appreciate what you're doing by doing this, and I just want to give kudos to you for bringing this, sir.
Yes, Senator Orr.
I wasn't here when the good chairman this chairman started contract review back in the 1990s. I don't think any of us were in the legislature then, and appreciate Senator Butler giving the legislature that capability to analyze contracts. We, of course, can't stop them. It's division of power, separation of powers, but certainly something that has boded well for 30 years now.
Yeah.
And appreciate your bringing the bill, Senator, and it's just need to make sure that, it may be difficult, it may be tiresome, it may be a little bit of an obstacle or challenge for agencies to comply, but they need to comply. And I think that's an important thing, and we've heard from the examiner's office and others as to the importance. So thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome, and
I'd make to give the bill a favorable report.
Senator Orr made a motion favorable, seconded by Senator Albritton.
Mr. Chair,
Any objections?
no objection on using previous role. I just had a question. May not be able to answer right now, but I just wanted to know who all served on contract review. Was it what the list of everybody who serves on? Where do I have it? Where is it at? Okay, so y'all make me work and look it up.
Little history.
Thank you.
Little history.
Chair.
Senator Larry Dixon from Montgomery initiated this effort, and he asked me to join him in the House. When I was in the House, we passed the bill back in the long time ago, 30 plus years, and it's worked well ever since. It's good transparency and good project. Senator Bell?
I got a question, I guess, for you and Senator Orr. I know it was, I think either last week or week before last when we had this, there were some concerns, I think, Senator Orr from Commerce with an amendment and maybe Judiciary with an amendment. And I have not followed up on those. That's my fault, but.
I'll tell you, I hear where they're coming from, and there may, emphasis on may be a reason for some consideration to be given, but I look to the staff of the Contract Review Committee, which is staffed by the examiner's office, and I found Ms. Riddle to be very fair-minded with making decisions, confidentiality, and things that might be occurring. But you know what's interesting, Senator? The Attorney General's office that handles innumerable confidential and sensitive items and they're there every month, and they're getting their counsel approved, lawyers, et cetera, expert witnesses, whatever the case may be. So certainly open-minded, but I also know that we we need the process to work for everybody.
I'm going to once again give kudos to Senator Larry Dixon, who's no longer with us, and thank him for what he did. The committee's worked well for over 30 years. Okay, the bill's given a favorable 10-0. That's next bill is Senate Bill 266 that I'm carrying. Has to do with,
That's what we did.
oh, well, I didn't check it off.
Motion to adjourn.
I heard you.
Yes, sir, sir.
You do a great job.
Thank you, yeah. We've been doing this a while, haven't we?
We sure have. That's not you out. Next year will be my 32nd year.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I hope we are running some type of recycling something. It would be nice. So I'm old school, so I still like paper, but it would be if we had like at least an iPad or something and just kind of flip through it. Boy, we could save some money. Yeah, so many of us that are kind of the older end. Get up. That's it right there. Yes, that's it right there. Right, yes.
Why not?
One day.
That's a good idea.
You got the paper companies, they don't give me a lot of work.
All right, let's go this way.